A single sentence scribbled in the margin of a book. A proof supposedly too large to fit on the page. A mystery that baffled the greatest minds for over 350 years. This is the story of Pierre de Fermat, the man who changed mathematics forever. Pierre de Fermat was born around 1607 in Beaumont-de-la-Maine, France. By profession, he was a lawyer, but in his free time, he was something else entirely, a mathematical genius. Unlike other famous mathematicians of his time, Fermat never held a formal academic position. Instead, he worked in private, filling the margins of his books with brilliant insights. Fermat's true passion was numbers. He is often called the father of number theory, the branch of mathematics that explores the properties of whole numbers. He posed and solved problems that mathematicians would study for centuries. His ideas led to Fermat's little theorem, a key principle in modern cryptography, ensuring the security of everything from credit card transactions to encrypted messages. Every time you use the internet securely, you're relying on Fermat's discoveries. Fermat wasn't just a quiet thinker, he was also a challenger. He often debated other mathematicians, including René Descartes, the father of modern philosophy. Their fiery exchanges pushed the boundaries of mathematics, particularly in geometry and calculus. Calculus is often credited to Isaac Newton and Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz. But long before them, Fermat had already laid the groundwork. His method of finding tangents and Maxima Minima problems directly influenced what would later become differential calculus. And then, there was the theorem. While studying an ancient Greek text, Fermat wrote in the margin a deceptively simple equation: x plus y equals z has no whole number solutions for n greater than 2. But it was what he wrote next that captured the world's imagination. I have discovered a truly marvelous proof of this, which this margin is too narrow to contain. For over 350 years, mathematicians tried and failed to prove Fermat's claim. Some devoted their entire lives to it. It became one of the greatest unsolved problems in history, Fermat's last theorem. Then, in 1994, a breakthrough. British mathematician Andrew Wiles, after nearly a decade of solitary effort, finally proved Fermat's last theorem using advanced modern mathematics that didn't even exist in Fermat's time. It was a proof that stretched over 100 pages, certainly too large for a margin. It was one of the greatest achievements in mathematical history, bringing closure to a mystery that had lasted centuries. Fermat's ideas are everywhere. His theorems help secure our digital world. His insights influenced calculus and modern physics. And his challenges pushed generations of mathematicians to think deeper. Even though he never published a book, never held a university position, and worked in the margins of his legal career, Pierre de Fermat left behind one of the greatest mathematical legacies of all time. Fermat may have left us with mysteries, but perhaps that's what made his work so powerful. Because in mathematics, as in life, the greatest discoveries often begin with a simple question.